Welcome back to another video. We have finally more news from Battlefield actually tweeting something now. Do more news about Battlefield 6. I'm your host Battlefield Central, and if you really do want to help support the channel, it's so easy. Just drop that like button. Let's try to reach 500 likes today. Thank you so much, and let's jump into the news. So here we go. DICE finally starts teasing us, and they haven't been posting anything for a month. Finally, we are getting some more information, and every Battlefield posted something. Panic. It's only a meme. Calm. Could it be a hidden message? Panic. And everyone is super excited to see what the next post is actually gonna be, because if they posted this after a month, this is a pretty good sign that some form of teasing will start and is underway now. Feels like if a month passed and they haven't been posting anything, they were actually preparing the teasers. But I also feel like they are also looking, that a lot of people are looking into this, and you're like torturing us, don't you? And Battlefield just post a simple GIF. I really love what people are commenting under this. A lot of people are speculating, but a lot of people are pretty excited as well. Not only that, but EA Playtesting actually went up ahead as well and said soon EA Playtesting, which keeps me really excited. What exactly does this mean? And this probably means that Battlefield will have some sort of a playtest. Open alpha, open beta is something we were talking about, and this is pretty good news. Everyone is super excited to play. All the EA Playtesting sessions are always on the PC versions of the game. Hi Anthony, we playtest on all different platforms, so regardless if you have a PS5, if you have a PC or anything, this will be pretty exciting news. And only one game is releasing and needs some testing in the future, and that is Battlefield 6. They did say soon, which soon doesn't mean much. It could mean 1 week, it could mean 3 days, it could mean 2 weeks, but overall soon is soon. Now, this is really good news, and it hasn't been confirmed before, just rumored. The game is a reboot, right? I'd say a soft reboot, but it does take place after the events of Battlefield 4. And what does this mean for the campaign? We don't actually know, but I am pretty excited to hear that, because a campaign sequel would be awesome for Battlefield 6. But I really do feel like if it's a soft reboot, but it does take place after the events of Battlefield 4, it could potentially mean that we're seeing some sort of a follow-up really from Battlefield, and overall upgraded weapons, upgraded technology, and everything else. Battlefield XP also posted, Battlefield, we're ready. And yes, we're definitely ready, because I am super excited. Also, regarding the previous clip on EA Playtesting, it could also be for another specific game, so a lot of people are referring to, I think they're referring to Apex Legends new season. I could be wrong though. I won't get too excited here. This account already burned people once by saying check back later. Do they only playtest already announced games or also unannounced titles? I checked out the registration form, and I believe it specifically said unannounced games. Also, a game testing session is starting today on 19th of 4, and this is something Jack Frax has been teasing, like that specific date, not this event really. I do want to know what it is, and either we'll be seeing something good today or nothing at all. And a lot of people are expecting a Battlefield 6 trailer today, although it's not over for some people. A lot of people are really expecting at least something. The top comment to this, if we're gonna see something today, then it will be something short like teasers made for Battlefield 6, like prepare for battle air. There is always a pre-trailer, give us a black screen gif with only soldiers breathing, and that's enough to live with until May. I remember for Battlefield 5, the first official thing we ever saw was a short gif of a guy choking someone. And I am really excited to see that. However, this new marketing strategy might be actually without any teasers and straight to the reveal. Now, do you all remember the building from the tech demo on the E3? If you actually check over here, this building from the tech demo is very similar to this one. Now, I think this is just a coincidence, but something tells me that we're going to be seeing a lot of these buildings in Battlefield 6. Overall, I shouldn't look too much into it, because if you look over here, a Battlefield 3 building was also very much used on the same concept, the same design. But it really does seem that a lot of buildings like this can really show destruction and how it feels like. Even this tech demo is a bit year older, so we might see an upgraded Frostbite engine, and this is what keeps me really hyped up. Every time someone titles an article or video Battlefield 6, it's Battlefield, and I feel like all YouTubers will actually eventually switch to Battlefield name, but it's just much easier to name it Battlefield 6. It stands out all from the other videos, and every single video and article does that. Also, all people people still think it's Battlefield 6, it's most likely going to be called Battlefield with all caps. This hasn't been talked before, but Vince Zeller, Spawn CEO and brainchild of games like COD 4 and Titanfall, joined TEASE LA as their new boss back in January 2020. The rumor was that they would had a new IP, but those plans were rumored to be actually Battlefield 2021. What do you think he brings to the table, and do you think his quality of work will bleed into the new title? Do you think they brought him after they scrapped Battlefield Bad Company 3? Just remember that Criterion is doing Battle Royale, so he's there for the Battle Royale 100%. Apex Legends is EA's most successful Rise servers game and Battle Royale game, and Zampella was the one that created both. I'm 100% sure EA moved him from TEASE LA to replicate the success of Apex, but with a Battle Royale and more realistic military dish like COD Warzone or Firestorm. TEASE LA is most likely working on a post-launch content. Criterion is handling Battle Royale just like they did with Firestorm. It definitely does make a lot of sense, but 3 studios, TEASE LA and Criterion, is big news. Like, this is not just one studio that has to do everything. These are 3 studios that can do so much pieces of content, so much work spread out, that they can focus and add details to such beautiful maps, such beautiful post-launch content, such beautiful weapons, and so on. Rob Gardner, who works at TEASE LA, actually did tweet more about the mugs, and it seems like the developer hype about mugs is super huge. Mug swag. Which would you drink your coffee, tea, hot beverage from? TEASE, Battlefield Easter eggs, TEASE LA house band, EA work from home, play anywhere, Battlefield development team. So many mugs. Let's take a look at this. It's like huge, like it's everything over here, and I don't know why every single developer posts their mugs, but hey, this mug collection is pretty much cool. I am really excited for this. Why are these mugs connected? But this one is my favorite. Battlefield development team. Like, this one is super perfect. We're finally seeing more mugs. You asked, you shall receive. A lot of people are pretty excited on what happens between the trailer and release. A lot of people are speculating what actually happens. This is what will actually happen. If the game works, why not release? Do they fix bugs, prepare servers for mass download? So the OP is actually referring to between the May that it gets revealed and on the specific date that it will get released. So that would be September, November, and so on. They market the game, take note on player feedback and speculation, polish the game, judge sales based on marketing numbers and searches, build hype. You can't just release a game because it's finished in this world. It doesn't work like that. I very much doubt it's finished, and it seems like there is one big thing to consider here, and that is the open beta. Now, open beta and open alpha is something that will get us very excited, to be honest. To me, it's like the release of the game, really, just with limited features, and this is something I really want to see. Especially an open alpha would be so early, and that would be very exciting for the community, and especially giving the feedback to TEASE and EA to improve the game so it's a masterpiece. And there are 2 very important things to talk about. What actually did Jack Frags these? Was it just a coincidence? Is this good news or bad news? Well, in reality, Tom Henderson predicted that we aren't getting any big teasers and that we get the reveal and then we get a huge marketing hype, and I'm really excited to talk about that. But going back to it, Jack Frags did post the 19 fast ticks and 4 slow ticks. It seems like too big of a coincidence for it to be just a coincidence, really. Maybe it's gonna be revealed a few days later, but don't expect anything if we don't get anything this week. If we do get something, that is pretty good news. And every single Battlefield game had some sort of a short GIF, and at least we'll get that. I really do hope. Now, if you want more content like this, be sure to subscribe, be sure to like the video, and I'll keep you up with the content, keep you updated.